Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Mbali Murake. I really do hope you love it here and decide to stay and be a part of this family. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, love. So today I am doing a story time about it's a birth time story time. It's a birth time story time. Okay, but it's about my birth at a public hospital. So I'm going to be sharing my experience there. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get into it.
That's fine for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all and I'm around.
Yeah, okay, my anxiety is doing the most right now, but I'm gonna do this because I really want to share my experience. Yeah, I want to talk about it. Okay, so obviously found out that I'm pregnant and stuff like that, but before that, let me just backtrack. Okay, so my husband and I, he was my boyfriend then. We moved in together in December, and then I did fall pregnant end of January, but when we moved in December, he added me on his medical aid because now I was not on medical aid anymore because I'm saying data. When I was on my parents' medical aid and when I turned 18, obviously I went out of the medical aid. So when we moved in together, he put me on his medical aid, right? Okay, yeah, and then obviously this was in February now that I missed my period. I was like, no, I'm certain I am pregnant. Vele. We bought the tests and stuff and it came out positive, sharp, cool. And then I also went to a GP to check how far along I am, you know? And then I also went, but another thing that made me go to the GP is also to find out what am I going to do, like in terms of where can I go for my antenatal checkups and stuff like that, you know? And then also to find out about medical aid, tell him that I'm on my I am on the medical aid and what happens. Yo, I got the shock of my life finding out that well, I didn't know about this, that like when you join a medical aid there is a waiting period, and I was clueless about that. Right, so it was just such a shocker for my husband and I because we weren't aware of that there is a waiting period for you to get those maternity benefits, right? So the medical aid could not cover me. I didn't it said 12 months. I think it was a 12 months waiting period, and I had already joined in December and it was like March now, so obviously I can't enjoy those benefits. So that's when the doctor dropped the bombshell, like, Uti, no sister, you have to go to your local clinic, or you can come to the doctor still, like go to the doctor still for checkups here and there, but you need to go to your local clinic, which is a public clinic, and then go for your antenatal checkups there, and then you're gonna give birth in a public hospital. Yo, God. So in nerves just went really up. They skyrocketed because I had never been to a public hospital. Like, I had never even been to a hospital before, like Njeniwe admitted in a hospital. I had never. So this was gonna be my first time, and worse, I had to experience it through a pregnancy. Oh my God, like, yo, I was really scared. So okay, fine. Because I had no choice, I had to go book at the local clinic. So this way I had my antenatal checkups, but in between that I went to the doctor like frequently. Like, I would go to the doctor maybe after 2 months. I'd go to the doctor and just to check if everything was fine, and also get a sauna, you know. So I really went to the doctor frequently too. So the one thing that I battled with during my pregnancy was my blood pressure. It was just constantly up, but throughout my pregnancy I was able to maintain it because I ate healthy. I drank the tablets they prescribed to me, so I was able to maintain it. But as my pregnancy progressed, I think when I was around 30 weeks, my BP wasn't really cooperating too, so I got transferred to a hospital. So that's where I was going to go for my antenatal checkups there. So now I started going to the hospital for my antenatal checkups, and when I went for my second checkup, they told me no, in the next 3 weeks, was it 3 weeks? Because this, yeah, in the next 3 weeks you're gonna have to come and be admitted so you can deliver your baby. The doctor that attended to me while I was at the hospital said to me I should not reach 38 weeks because it would be dangerous for my baby and for me too because of my blood pressure. Right, I understood that. It's okay, I'm gonna give birth at 37 weeks. So Vele, at 37 weeks I got admitted at the hospital. It was a Monday, and yeah, we stayed there. I think we only got admitted at around 2 or 1, mind you, and I got at the hospital at around 10 to 7 in the morning, right? And we only got admitted at 2 p.m. Like, yo, public hospital, when I catch you. But anyway, that's when I got admitted. It was a couple of us, it was a couple of ladies, and then we got divided into different wards. So there was a lady in particular that I became friends with because we both had our own issues, even though our issues were different, but we were in the same ward. So you know, when you at hospital, your family isn't there, so the best thing to do is just to find a friendly face and just to try and comfort each other, because you're going through this together. So you just need someone there with you or for you even. So it was really, really, really hard. And then we got admitted on Monday. Tuesday came and there was still nothing. Yes, they were checking up on us, but there was nothing happening. So it was like, okay, you're not being informed. Okay, what's the next step from here? And that was frustrating because you don't know what's happening. And also, I don't want to be here. I just want to be home, and I want to meet the love of my life, Okay, Tuesday passed, nothing happened. Wednesday, we were told that later on in the day, we are going to drink is it Ishabelo? I think it's induction. To speed up the process of giving birth. So okay, fine, they gave us that. We drank it throughout. Nothing happened. Baby was not coming. Like, I was also starting to get frustrated and stuff, that okay, it's really not nice being here. The food at the public hospital was not good at all, so I was not enjoying that. I just missed being home, honestly speaking. Nothing happened. Okay, then they told us, okay, we're gonna give you another shot again on Friday to see if it works. Okay, so I was given another one on Friday. It didn't work out. It really didn't work out. Okay, and then they told me since it didn't work, I'm due to go for a C-section now, because if they induce your labor twice and it doesn't work, then you are eligible for the C-section. Yo, my goodness, C-section! I was so scared that no, I'm gonna go to theater. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Oh, the thing is painful. Like, I was so scared. If anything, I didn't want to have a C-section because I was really scared. Like, okay, I'd rather do this normally, the natural way too, right? I was really scared. Okay, and they told me I should not eat. I should not eat anything at all because I'm gonna go to theater. Okay. And okay, now they said I should not eat, and I did not eat on Saturday. The whole day I did not eat, waiting for them to come pick me up and go to theater and have my C-section. Aibo, they didn't come and get me, and I didn't eat, mind you. Now I'm like I'm getting short tempered, and I'm hungry too. Now my baby had little to no movements anymore, because I'm sure he was also tired and frustrated and hungry too. And okay, during the course of me being in the hospital, the only comfort I got was visits from my family, especially my husband. Yeah, we got married during my pregnancy. Yeah, so we got married, and so now he was my husband. So I really got comfort through that. But apart from that, it was tough there, you know. In the evening, I decided, you know what, let me just eat, because these people are not coming, and I didn't want to put my baby's life at risk by not eating and starving myself. No, and I ate, and Vele didn't come that Saturday. Sunday came in the morning, and I asked, okay, should I eat, or are they still going to come and fetch me to go to theater? And they were like, no, don't eat, they are coming to fetch you to go to theater and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, it means I'm going today, let me not eat. Haibo, same thing happens. Now I'm just like, okay, Gantu, what's going on? Why am I being starved? And you're gonna come fetch me to go to theater, and you guys don't come. So now I was also getting frustrated, and I was calling my dad, crying, calling my husband, crying about what's happening and stuff like that. I still nothing. And mind you, during this process, you know, when you're about to go to theater, they put that catheter, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will put the word here. So they put that on you, right? So I had that for days, and still nothing was happening. I was just like, it was really getting sad for me, because everyone that I came with to the hospital had already given birth. Some were even leaving, and I was still there. And you could see, Guti, yeah, no, they feel sad for me. They you know, they sympathize with me, they feel pity for me and stuff like that. It was sad, to be honest. It was really sad. Okay, like what's going on? You know, I kept on praying to God and asking, okay, Nkulunkulu, what's going on? Genzeni, you know, if I did something wrong, I'm really sorry. I just really want to give birth, because now I was stressed about my son too, because all me being stressed is also putting stress on him, and he was like not moving as much. His heartbeat was fine. Everything looked fine, but he wasn't moving like before. You know, why is there no sense of urgency when it comes to me? Like, you know, I was even wondering, does someone have my voodoo doll? Because what in the hell is this, you know? And after she took out that carpenter, I stood near my bed for a while, and something came out, you know? And in my mind, I thought it was pee. You know, it was pee. And I was like so sad that, yeah, no, now I can't hold pee in. I can't hold pee. So I quickly went to go get a mop, wiped that pee, and then as I stood there again, it came out again. And I was just like, yeah, especially manje, they have finished me. They have really finished me. I quickly texted my mom that, like, I can't hold my pee in anymore. And she was like, tell the doctors what's going on. No, what am I going to do? Yeah. So I quickly went to go fetch a mop and wiped that pee, right? And then it came out again. I was like, yeah, yabona manje, I can't hold pee anymore. What kind of life am I going to have? Like, how am I going to continue living? And mind you, I'm a new wife. I had just married for less than a year. Now I can't hold pee. Now, like, what's going on? How a day before the pee incident, what happened is that my dad came to the hospital, like, before visiting hours. He came with my husband. Yo, guys, baby dabugi, so like, they looked stressed, you know, and it really broke me. I think the minute they walked in the ward, I just started crying because of the way I saw them. Like, my dad went there to go talk to the nurses and the doctors about, like, my situation, like what's going on with my situation. Shame, y'all. I don't want to cry because my dad was even like, this is my baby girl, you know, she's never been to a hospital before, like, can you please help her out? And my husband, the entire time, he had tears in his eyes, like he really had tears in his eyes, because he was also frustrated. I can just imagine, this is his first child, this is like our first child, and now he's also thinking about me. Like, everyone was just so sad. So seeing my dad there and my husband, yo. So back to the time that P came out. So I told this one lady we were in the same ward, and guys, in the hospital, in the ward, like, there's a lot of you guys. So in that section there were about, like, I think 4 beds. Yeah, 4 beds, one side and one side. So that's 8 in one section. That's 8 people, but there weren't 8 people. There were like, maybe there was like 4 of us. So there was 4 other extra beds, but in that small section there was 4 of us. So I tell this one lady about this P situation, and she was like, girl, I don't really think that's P. I think your water broke. And I was just like, yeah, my water broke, people, you know. And I quickly told the doctor. Luckily there was a doctor that was doing the rounds at the, so I told her about my situation and what had happened, you know. So I did just that. So as I was telling the doctor what happened, she wrote down everything and she decided to check me. And you know how they check? They put 2 fingers up there, like, and I checked her. So that's really uncomfortable, like. But anyway, she checked and she was like, congratulations, mommy, you're in labor. And I was just like, you know what, if I had not told you about this, when were you guys going to pick up that I'm in labor? Like, you know what, I had a lot of questions, but I was just like, you know what, zbambe, just give birth to this baby so you can just go, you know. I had contractions. I mean, they kept on coming and going, you know. And at 12 midday, I was moved to the labor ward where all the action was gonna take place, child. So I stayed there in the labor ward, and you know, there was a nurse and some doctors that came, that kept on coming and checking on me, right? And then the nurse was so gentle, she was really kind. She even asked me if she should give me some medication to ease the pain, you know, but she told me that it might make my baby tired. And I was like, no, I do not want to have anything that will make my baby tired. I want this baby active, you know. So I didn't take anything for pain, nothing like that. Everything came naturally and I took it like a big girl, even though the pain, the pain, it's high up there. I'm telling you, high up there. Mind you, when all of this was happening, I had not eaten. I'd still on that hunger note. Okay, Zabuya. And I think I pushed for, I didn't push for long. I think I pushed for like 40 to 45 minutes, and then I gave birth to my beautiful baby boy. I really gave birth to him. He was so beautiful, guys, and he was so tall. Yeah, okay, you think it's over? No, there's still more. Okay, after giving birth, I had to go to a ward. Now I had to go to a ward where I recovered there at the ward, and I went to the ward sharp. When I got there, I tried breastfeeding my son, but I had no milk. There was no milk coming out. So the hospital did provide milk, but they had no bottles, so they had like mini cups, so mini cup, so you give the baby to drink within that cup. And I was just like, whoa, how am I gonna give my baby to drink in a cup? I got in even 2 hours in Mhlabeni. How is he going to drink from a cup? And I'm a first-time mom, so it's really difficult. I am constantly so like, it was difficult, but shame. My baby drank like his milk. You could tell that he was really hungry. He was shy, he drank, it was fine. Then the next day came. I couldn't leave the next day because I only gave birth in the evening. If it wasn't for my BP, I would have gone home the following day, because there's nothing wrong with me. So because of my BP, they had to make sure that I am fine, so I had to stay an extra day. So that following day at night, while I went to go get milk for my baby, this other nurse was like, whoa, wait, you don't have milk? I was like, yes, I don't have milk. And she was like, take out your boob and press it, let's see. So I had to literally take out my boob and press it. Go back and feed your baby. And I went there and only that liquid came out. After that, there was no milk that was coming out. So my son was just like back to hunger, and I was like, yo, now I'm like, I can't even go and get milk because she's there, and she told the other nurses that I mustn't go there and take milk. I should go and breastfeed my child, you know. So yeah, okay, finally the morning came. It was the day now. At the public hospital, you can only get discharged by a doctor, not a nurse. So whether the doctor wrote down everything that I can get discharged, we were going to leave, my son and I. But now my son is still hungry, guys. Like, he's still hungry. And then there was a time where I had to go get our clothes from where they were stored. He was crying because he was just hungry. I kept on putting the boob in his mouth. He kept on sucking, but no milk. Yeah, when I went to go fetch our clothes, when I came back, he was screaming at the top of his lungs. Like, yo, it broke my heart. Like, he was hungry. And yo, it was a really sad time for us. I was just glad that we were about to leave soon, because yo, I just couldn't take it anymore. I was actually admitted in the hospital for 11 days, like 11 days of suffering so much. I really did not have a good time at that hospital. I did not get good treatment, you know, like it was not good. So I really don't have a good experience at a public hospital, you know. So our experiences are not the same. But as for me and my son, we didn't have a good experience at a public hospital, and we've come to the end of my birth story at a public hospital. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.